executive chef here at Mancha Inc. And welcome to our test kitchen. First of all, happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope my hat and my drink will match the festivity. Today we are here for a purpose, and the purpose is to share with you one of our favorite recipe, and happy to be a green color, which is pesto sauce. Pesto sauce is very popular sauce in Italy, mostly from northwest, where the basil in the Liguria region is blooming over there. It's one of the best basil ever. So they came up with this incredible sauce called pesto. And we're going to walk you through how to make your fresh pesto from scratch. Anyway, you do need a food processor. And as far as the ingredients, I've got a couple boxes, about 8 ounces of basil leaves. They are all clean, washed, and dry. So stemmed removed, of course. I've got about a cup of Parmesan cheese. I've got a cup about toasted pine nuts. Pine nuts, you can toast it in a skillet, flip it for a minute or so, and then cool it off until they have a nice color, like a nutty flavor. And then also I've got some garlic, about an ounce of a chopped garlic, following with maybe half a cup to three-quarter cup of extra virgin olive oil. Then I've got our wonderful cherry tomatoes. Our product, it's all natural, no additive in the can, no sodium, and you can find this at any gourmet store. And what I did it, I just drained it and I put it on a sheet pan, and I drizzled lightly with a little oil, just like that. I flavored with a pinch of salt and a little pepper, and then I just roasted for about barely 10 minutes until get nice brown color like that. So that you should be the same. This is going to help you to garnish your dish and make it look pretty. I've got also my pasta cooker over here. So we got one box of pasta that's going to go in. So at the end, we're going to toss this together and dish it out. Ready.
Hey,
Any questions so far?
yeah, chef, can you use a different green other than basil?
You could make with the parsley, slightly different, but basil, it works the best for this. Spinach as well. Sure, you can definitely, spinach could give you some of the, like a spinach pesto. Sure, it's a different taste from the basil pesto, but definitely you can go with the spinach as well or parsley.
And we've got another question from Bob. Can you use the date tomato as well?
No, I would not use that because they don't have the skin and they will not roast properly like the cherries with the peel, with the skin on. Sorry, Bob.
That's it.
You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, it's time to start. I got my food processor, and number what's it's gonna go in is the basil leaves. So we're just gonna pick it up all the basil leaves, pack it really good to the bottom, and let's see if we put all of it. What happens in here? About 8 ounces, I said total. It's just gonna make a really green and intense flavor. Here we go. Done. Number one. Number two, you're gonna sprinkle with freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Best one is the one you're gonna grate yourself. It's gonna go in as well. Pine nuts. Here we go. Put it in. Done. And then comes the garlic. Here we go. I put some salt and pepper in here. 2, 3 large pinch of salt, and maybe 1.5 of a black pepper. Actually, two. Good. That's it. Cover. Let it go for about half a minute. Okay. I can see already the pesto is breaking down and emulsifying. Now the oil is going to bind everything together. Scrape your bowl for a second. Let it go for a little bit, maybe another half minute. And at this point, the pesto has formed. You can re-scrape the bowl, okay, and then give another spin. While the food processor is spinning, we're gonna drop the pasta in. Okay, your pesto is ready, and the consistency it should be like a sauce. Beautiful, just like this, spreadable. If you want a little bit thinner, you can add more oil. But this is pretty much the consistency it should be. So this point, the pesto is a sauce that it does not like heat because it turns brown. So if we put this on the pot on the skillet and just heat it up, you'll see discoloring brown right away. So the best way to eat pesto is at room temperature. So you when you cook the pasta, drain the pasta and then toss it with the pesto. That's the best way to eat the pasta with the pesto. And we're gonna do just like this. So I'm gonna scoop my pesto right over here in the bowl.
We love that beautiful green, chef. Looks so good.
It is awesome. Here we go. So now we got our pesto in place. Move this over here. And the pasta also should be pretty much ready to go because I pre-cooked it for a minute or two. Okay. We're gonna put this in the plate right over here. Whoa, a little hot, but I can handle this. Here we go. The pasta is super hot. Now we can mix the pesto in, just like that. Look at that, abundance. Toss it. This is the best way to eat the pesto, so you can keep the color as green as possible without tarnishing it by the heat. Okay, put a little bit more pesto. We got plenty over here. Looks like it's a perfect recipe for the amount of pasta and pesto. So at this point, toss it a little bit more. And what you can do at this point, if it looks a little bit dry, you can add 1 scoop of water where the pasta's been cooking. There's a starch in here and there's flavors. So you can add this in, just like that. And retoss it again. Beautiful. See? Here we go. So you got awesome farfalle with the pesto, garnished with our cherry tomatoes. We're gonna just clean the board around here, make it a little bit prettier. Let me just again, I'm gonna garnish with more Parmesan cheese,
Everyone thinks it looks so delicious.
some pine nuts, make it look festive. Then I've got our delicious roasted cherry tomatoes, which they go around garnishing the dish and make it look festive and prettier. Okay.
Cheeto says, "Hi, Big Chef. A fantastically green dish for St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you,
Enjoy."
Cheeto. Happy birthday. And I'm gonna clean the rim over here. So this is, it did take no time to make this dish. I encourage you guys to follow us on Instagram. Okay. And I've got also a couple pieces, oops, of a basil springs. Here we go. That's it. How easy was this put this together? Thank you, Rachel. I'm just gonna scoop a little bit for me. And I thank you the opportunity to be able to present this to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day again. I hope this um, kind of helped to make festive for our folks. This is my little dish. You gotta have that little pretty cherry, okay? And buon appetito to you. And in Italian we say salute, and in Irish we say slanche. Cheers to you. Buon appetito.
Oh, we do have one question. Someone said, "How long do you roast the cherry tomatoes for?"
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Wow. I encourage you to make it and see the difference the pesto made in the house, the one you buy.
Chef, what can you use instead of pine nuts?
You can use walnuts. I'll take that. Or you can mix half walnuts and a half pine nuts. But they both work excellently.
How is it?
To die for. You should taste it. Please follow us next Wednesday, I believe it. 2:30 as well for other recipes to come out. So we thank you for your time and cheers again.
And if they cook, tag us on Instagram. Tag us on your recipes.
Right. Make sure that you tag us on our recipes and follow us on Instagram. Okay, so we can share the information. Cheers. You guys should try.